Hi, I'm Nathan, the manager of building operations here at the Calgary Zoo, and this is a special edition of the Daily Dose for Earth Day. I'm here to talk to you about the different components that go into designing and building and maintaining the different buildings at the zoo in order to ensure that we are environmentally sustainable and environmentally friendly as possible. So here at the Calgary Zoo, we have two LEED Gold certified buildings, the ENMAX Conservatory, which we're standing in now, the Penguin Plunge, as well as one pedal certified building, Panda Passage. So what is LEED? Well, it stands for Leadership in Energy Efficient Design. What we're trying to accomplish is building sustainable buildings and environmentally friendly ecosystems for our animals. One example of LEED certification in our penguin building is reusing waste heat that's generated from our chillers, our cooling plant in the penguin building. So we generate cold water in order to cool the building and cool the penguin pools, and we reuse the heat that's generated off of those chillers to reheat certain areas of the building, specifically the gift shop. So we're reusing that energy instead of just throwing it outside. So here in the ENMAX Conservatory, we have different systems that are all energy efficient and work together to maintain this building. We have geothermal, solar heating, solar power, cisterns underneath the building that collect rainwater, which we use to water the plants, and we have wind generation. These different systems were all put in as showcases to showcase all of the different types of renewable energies that we can use when we're building new buildings. They show the public and the people who come to the zoo what can be done when all of these different pieces are utilized together. So the solar heating system has a number of solar collectors on the roof that collect heat energy from the sun and absorb it into these tubes. That energy is collected through glycol and used to heat our domestic hot water system in the building, which is used in the kitchens and as well as in the washrooms. If there is no demand for domestic hot water, that heat is transferred into the heating side of the building to allow us to use the sun to indirectly heat the building. Welcome to the roof of the ENMAX Conservatory. On my left, we have the solar heating collectors, which are collecting heat from the sun and bringing it into the building. And on the right, we have our solar panels, which are collecting energy and converting it to electricity. So depending on the different seasons, if we have butterflies here in the spring or not, this building will operate between 20 and 28 degrees Celsius on average. So it is a warm building. We do use all of that extra heat we generate as much as possible. Being the conservatory and all the plants around here, we water a lot. So where does that water come from? Well, instead of just using domestic water, which is produced by the city, we collect water from the roof of the building via snow or rain and collect it in two different cisterns underneath the conservatory. Now that water is picked back up and repressurized and distributed throughout the building so that when we need to water the plants, we can use that water instead of using city water. Well, thanks for tuning in today. I hope you learned something about energy efficiency that you can apply to your home, and thank you very much for supporting wildlife conservation.